On the road almost to Suches. Here's the waterfall. You know this road hasn't changed a bit. Except they got the bumps now on the road. They didn't used to have those. I remember the first time I saw those was in California. We're at the old Brookshire's place. Here's Brookshire's old store that's now, I don't know if it's a house or what they're doing here.
Used to go?
There's Jimmy Watkins Grocery.
Did we used to go the back?
Not usually, but I went that way with Grandpa occasionally.
Looks like an old orchard up there.
Yeah, it's a cool drive too, going around the back way. There's a lot of places back up in there, a lot of chicken houses and farms and Grizzle Creek Road. There's an old house up back up in there. I'd be totally amazed if that chimney's still standing where I told you. I kind of doubt, because it was ancient then. Here. It's amazing, a 40-year-old memory I can remember about where that is. Hasn't changed a bit. basically looking right toward the house out that way. I do believe. Right back in here, I think is where that old chimney was, right down in those trees somewhere. There it is. There it is. Cavender Gap, Cooper Creek Road. Just like you remembered it, right, Alice?
Yeah, exactly. Drive right through it.
This is like a strange dream. I can probably bet that we don't drive across the creek anymore. Boy, this is nice.
This was a dirt road before, wasn't
Oh,
it?
very dirt. Dirt and mud.
Very dirt.
Creeks going across. You had to drive through the creek.
I remember that.
Windy. Took you forever. And it wasn't, they basically just cut it through straight when they did this, but it wasn't that way originally. It doesn't even quite take the same route. Now there's that road going out to the Coopers Creek area that Bruce and Bill and I used to go out there with a Jeep and practice driving. Bridges Road. Doe Run. Oh, we're getting very close. Very, very, very close. This is kind of like the Disneyland entrance. You step through here and you step into another world. There's that house right there that was at the top of the hill. That's it right there.
Really?
Yep. It may be a different house now, I don't know, but that's the house that was at the top of the hill.
We're right around the bend.
Because here's the hill. There it is. Oh, at the old van. Isn't that something?
There's the bridge.
Yep, there's the bridge. We'll be able to see things a lot easier now without the leaves on everything.
Yeah, there's the blueberries.
Yep, there they are.
Aren't they beautiful? I thought that lawn was a half a mile long. Wow!
They bulldozed this back to get more room back on this back side. There it is.
Not too many people that travel this road over the mountain, and so it makes it real nice. Sarge, you can't close the door, but you can open it up, can't you? Bunch of junk here right now I've got to clean up. But last year was a hard year for me, and I just started piling. Then I had a lady come in from Florida, and she wanted, whether it's helping her or not, but she loves it, and she has dogs, and she takes them walking. She thinks it's great because she has her own.
My.
So I'm doing this over this year. I'm putting in a fish pond in here, a small one, because I can't,
Oh, great. Yeah, the old.
keep fish up in the upper one because I have the water now going into my house, and I don't have the pumping.
Oh, I can imagine.
We have been, it's the way I grew up, way I was raised and grew up, like on a farm like this. And so I was very happy that I found the Heim property. I feed about 30 in here all winter long if they come in.
There it is. Oh my,
That's
look at there.
my Lucas and Lady up there in the pen.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
One of my girls and one of my boys.
Look at there. My, oh my.
If you wasn't so far away, you could come in and spend some time here, but it's a long...
Oh, it
now
sure
they're
is.
getting the airlines to where you can fly quicker than you can, and cheaper than you can drive it anymore.
If you can get a good rate, yeah. We, of course, it's been, well, it's been a long time since we've been, came back in '85 for a few days, but didn't have time to come up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you in a meeting or something in Atlanta now?
Actually, our grandfather on the other side of the family passed away, and we came back for his funeral. He lived down in McDonough, south of Atlanta, and he was pastor of a big church down there, and so that's what we've been doing. We've been, you know, getting.
He knows words. He knows when she can do something and when she can't. No. Oh.
I can imagine the job it used to be mowing this grass.
It mowed and kept it nice, but they didn't. They just, and the boys have been in and out of correctional institutions when they were younger. And she now is in a rest home, and I don't know what they're going to do with it now. I have no idea. I don't know. And we kept over here, and they all met the church. He had built it and sawed the lumber and built it and everything, but I, instead of getting into church, into the courts and everything, I just went and offered the churches so much money, and I said, the land, but this, I'm looking for something that just could stay like it is. And I don't know that I'm going to find it or not, but I'd like to get a retreat type of thing, is what I'd like to get, because it would be beautiful. It's just off of Highway 60 enough, the way we don't get any traffic, you know, other than that kind of thing. So, come up from Florida, she has two dogs, and I was afraid Sasha wouldn't take care of them because she's so, you know, bonded to me. I thought maybe she wouldn't want the dogs here, but she goes to walk with Mrs. Green every afternoon. She goes, and at night at 9 o'clock she takes them for a walk.
Far into the pond here, lake.
Did you remember the Brookshires? Were you old enough?
I sure do.
Good.
We stopped by their old store and took some pictures.
I have a lot of people that come, they enjoy this. And I have one that lives in Murrayville near Gainesville. He's a landscaper for and around the new homes and everything where they put in the rest homes and things. And he comes up here and he does a lot of yard work for me, and that.
They could come up here and take pictures for a calendar at this lake. It's so pretty.
I wish you lived closer so you could come.
Oh,
and enjoy
my.
it. Yeah. We'd get some chairs out here and some places, and so it'd be really nice.
Yeah, remember, yeah, I see you've, grapevines.
That's the third tree that he's let fall over on us. He never
The end of the lake.
cleans them up. We have to, my husband trim the other two up. Now I don't know what we're going to do this time. I've been going to call him and ask him if he's going to get it off. I mean, I'll have to hire somebody to do it if he don't. So, but he just don't keep it. Doesn't stop. And he's tried to buy it from me, and I told him, I said, I'll give it back to the U.S. Forest Service before I'll sell it to you. That's what I told him, and I said, with Goodyear Research in Akron, Ohio.
Oh.
41 years with one company. Here's the way the water used to come down. From a little pond.
Yeah, I kind of remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my, Sasha. If I would have been here when they went in this pond, I would have, I thought it was closed up because the water wasn't going out as fast. The pipe fell in and I'll have to get it cleaned out. And
oh, I see.
Is this where Grandpa raised the trout?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then it would drain on down to the big lake, which it still does, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at there.
now I'll wash the grass through. I don't know, I should have brought some feed and the catfish had come up. I had around 66 in here and they cuddled most of them out. I think I've got about maybe 27 or 28 now. But they don't leave nothing. If they want something, they just come and get it. We got an element that won't work and they're going to live with them. Here we go.
Yeah.
I don't have to say I'm going somewhere. I just get my purse and she's on the back porch and she's ready to go and goes to the back of the truck and stands and waits. This is a birch tree.
Oh,
They don't
my.
usually grow that big, but that one's been here a long, long time. This one, hickory, last year. In fact, I'll show you one that fell out, rotted at the roots and fell on the chicken house. I haven't got it off yet. I got half of it off, the limbs and everything. But yeah,
That's your chicken.
I didn't have any chickens in there. No, I just had, I had plunder. I can have it down with. Yeah. But I never throw nothing away, I don't think. You look around, and of course I just had a new roof put on. They didn't move the tin out, and I'm going to package this up and take it to Gainesville to the junkyard down there. They take it when I go. I'll throw it in the back of my truck and take it. Yeah. This I brought down here. Yeah, a little sink in the corner, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he had his his tools over in the other room.
Right. Right.
And boy, they carried those tools out. They tore the hinges off the doors and carried those tools. They come and got the Jeep, and I had trouble getting the Jeep back. They come and got the lawnmower.
Oh,
I
you.
had trouble getting it back. They just robbed this place with me.
Who was it? Who?
Well, different people all the way into Fannin County. I found my Jeep down in Fannin County. Yeah. No, we haven't used this front, and I built 2 bridges there since I've been here.
Wow.
The first one we built, and then we went up on the mountain and cut around trees and brought down and pulled them across with a dump truck and built the second bridge he and I did over there. So that's the second bridge.
But that's where it's always been, right?
That's where it's
Same
been,
spot.
yeah. We put banisters on it and everything. And we didn't come up this way anymore, so we dug out in the back. And the bank come right in against the house, the water run in under the house. I gave the blueberries to the people on the hill. I told them they were chickens, and the people on the other one from the community and put blueberries. And and they just hung over, met in the road. They were so pretty.
I finally planted my first blueberries last year in my garden. I got berries too. Of course, I had 4-year-old owners. I worked in a nursery last year.
Do you have enough room to have a pretty nice garden?
I do. It's a city lot, but it's pretty big sized backyard.
Well, it's better to do that than have to mow the grass.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking that it's raised beds.
Blueberry bushes. And the creek.
This year they're getting too thick, and the limbs are breaking. They're just so heavy with fruit every year.
Yeah.
I think this month is a month of March. They should be trimmed by then anyway, and so I'll have to get somebody in to trim them.
Oh, I see something up there, rabbit or something.
Probably a wood hen. They're coming out and getting ready to nest now, I notice.
Oh,
Either that or a blackbird.
Oh yeah, oh it's a dog.
Down.
Huh?
A dog is coming down.
A dog. Go get him, Sash. There's one over there on the hill. Go get him. And I had a lot of history from my daddy for over here. Now here's where the boiling spring was, underneath this tree. I don't know if it's coming up very much now or not, but we used to keep this all clean. We could drive back through here with a little truck and you see the stuff falling, and we haven't done, because the water comes up here. Yeah, look at the crest down there, water
Oh,
crest.
yes, I see it.
See it?
Yes.
There it is, my dear.
No.
I don't know where you can get to it from the other side or not. You'd have to get to it from the other side. The boiling spring's right in here, right here. See, you can see some of it coming
Yeah,
up. See?
right there. Yeah.
And that's amazing.
Wow.
This could all be cleaned with a drag line. Could all be cleaned out, and it'd be beautiful.
So with the old house over there, they used to come over here to get the water.
They get the water from here, yeah. You remember that. This is where they were drinking water, and the cattle come up some way that it was enough field here where they grazed, and they milked the cattle here. Milk cows, yeah. That's when the Davises lived here. They're the one that owned it before. Paper shell narcissus was there. And I didn't move either one of them. I just kept fertilizing and leaving them there. And they're still there. In front of the house, they were about, it wasn't very big, but I didn't like the snakes laying in them. I could see them old snakes laying in them, and I was afraid of them, because a poison snake got in the house when I first come down here, and just lucky I saw him in time. And I got a dream when it's that, you know.
Yeah, well, Dr. Creon, he said that's normal. He said that's his day of skin.
Yeah, well, maybe it is, but I'd be sure. Dr. Treon's a good doctor. I don't say nothing about him.
Yeah,
He's a good doctor, but he's not a surgeon.
No.
He's a medical doctor. So something.
I'll run on, man.
Okay. I was there in 1994, and I took a cutting back up there and kept it with me. And then I brought it back down here and set it out. This is the way it does it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't last too long. It's just a single rose, but it's beautiful. Is it pink? Pink. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's over 100 years old now. I don't guess there's any more of them. I think over at the farmhouse they didn't take care of them or anything. So. That's about the size the evergreens were in the front. And you know what makes those like that? She rubs herself against them. She rubs her back all the time. She scratches her back.
She's no dummy.
She's smarter than I am because I take care of her.